Because this mission that we are on, it is a 20 years plan to move the nation forward. Right now, our GDP is approximately $47 billion. The goal is to move the national GDP to approximately 1 trillion in the next 20 years in the private sector.
Yeah.
That is the vision. And we've carefully selected 7 industries that are making the most millionaires today. And we are saying, if we focus on these industries, just like how South Korea did, we can be able to grow and scale businesses in the private sector that can employ other citizens, and we will come out of poverty. Now, our goal is to model a nation like America. And that is why I invite you, because just the mindset that we need to succeed is very essential on this mission.
If you see the potential for Cameroon to go from 40 billion to $1 trillion in GDP, that is a incredible vision, and you can get there. There's no reason you can't get there. The war has to stop. So you have to be stopped. And sometimes you got to make a decision, like, do I want to be right or do I want to be happy? Because sometimes it's like, I can die on that I'm going to be right hill. And I don't know, like there's times where you got to make compromises. I think in the United States, one of our things is that we are very tenacious with what we do. And it creates independence. And that independence can sometimes be damaging to the people around us because we're so focused on achieving position and success. Yeah.
So Mr. Matthew, what drives you guys in this nation that many others in other parts of the world don't get it? Like, what drives you?
It's a double, man. I think the thing that drives us hurts us. And I think for every time you find something that works really well, there's another side to that coin that can be negative. And I would say within the United States, there's things about us that drive us. One of the things that drives us is that we are ambitious people who chase after building generational wealth for our families. Like we want to, like in our country, the people who are succeeding, the people who are working hard, the people who are doing things in life, they're doing things in such a way that I'm not just doing it for me, I'm doing it for my children. And if I do it well enough, maybe my children's children can be a blessing from the activities that I have. And maybe long after I'm gone, my multiple generations will say, hey, that guy, Matthew, he was a generational change. He changed my family. He didn't change the whole world maybe, but he changed my family. And that's what I care about, more than anything. So there's a drive and ambition that's in us. So here's what happens is we have an independent spirit inside of America. That's something that you hear all the time. We're very independent, we're very strong-willed. But the pros of that is that sometimes we get really focused and we want to achieve and achieve and achieve. What happens sometimes is that we in the United States get very focused on flashy things. And we want to get the boats and the cars, and we want to have, all the luxury items that come in, and we start to consume everything. And so we become consumers when we start to achieve. And you see us here, and I'm wearing a fancy watch. I see that you're wearing a fancy watch. There's nothing wrong with a fancy watch, right?
Yes.
But we have jewelry on. I think I've got some necklace on. And so like we have jewelry. I have a nice car. I have a nice house. But what can happen is in the United States, at least, we can get so focused on the achieving of the stuff that we forget about people, and we start to get very consumeristic. So that's the challenging side of what we do. The things on the side of us that is really good is that because we're so independent and because there's nobody coming to save us, and is that you have to go do it on your own. We're the land of the free and the home of the brave, they say, and so the land of the free, you're free to pursue whatever it is you want to pursue. And as you start to pursue it, you have a lot more freedom in our country to be able to pursue what it is you want to pursue. Not every country has that. And I don't know the intricacies of Cameroon, but I've been all over South America. I've been to Haiti. I've been to all kinds of third world countries, and I see the differences between what they have available to them and what we have available to us. And I do see it as a giant blessing that the culture of America is this.
In this book, The Cameroon Dream, that I wrote.
Oh, nice. I didn't know you wrote a book.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I'm glad the way you nailed it, because we can't really get everything that we want in life.
No.
But we all agree that having a safe environment for your kids and the people that you care about should be top priority.
Yeah. You want safety and prosperity at whatever level that looks like.
Because if someone, say from the United States, wants to invest in a country like mine, they wouldn't want to do that because right now there is no peace.
Oh yeah, no. Investors aren't going to want to invest because there's no stability.
So exactly. And so the whole idea was, can we unite, especially in the private sector? Because the people think they don't have power. They believe that the power is with the government. And what you are saying here is it starts with you. You have the power. You can take responsibility and change your life. So